December 30th, 2023, a day Cade Cunningham would probably never forget. That night, he exploded for 30 points and 12 assists, personally ending the team's 28-game losing streak, a nightmare that had haunted Detroit for 2 long months. When the final buzzer sounded, the Pistons' home crowd erupted as if they had just won a championship. Cunningham crouched down on the court, the weight of those bitter, exhausting weeks finally lifting off his shoulders. No one could have imagined that from that seemingly ordinary game, the gears of fate in Detroit would quietly begin to turn. The front office acted decisively, firing head coach Monty Williams, whom many blamed for the losing streak, and bringing in a coach who truly understood how to guide Cunningham. The change was immediate. The entire team seemed reborn. Last season, the Pistons finished with a 44-38 record, climbing all the way to 6th in the Eastern Conference. And at the heart of it all was a transformed Cade Cunningham. In his first All-Star season, he averaged 26.1 points, 6.1 rebounds, and 9.1 assists per game. Even more impressive, his shooting made a major leap, 46.9% from the field and 35.6% from three, proving he had become one of the East's premier point guards. That year, they made the playoffs and battled the New York Knicks in a 6-game thriller. Though the Pistons fell in the first round, Cunningham still averaged 25 points, 8.3 rebounds, and 8.7 assists in the series. When he put up all-star numbers yet couldn't carry his team past the opening round, the question naturally followed. Could Cade Cunningham reach another level? Would he settle into being an above-average Eastern Conference guard, good enough to reach the playoffs every year, but never go further? Or would he break through his ceiling, enter superstar territory, and lead the revival of Motor City? This time, Cunningham answered with action. A 6-game win streak, and suddenly, the Pistons were quietly sitting atop the East. He was no longer just a stat machine, he had become the team's true floor general. Calm, composed, commanding. During that stretch, he averaged 29.2 points and 11.2 assists per game, scoring 30+ 3 times. This new version of Cade Cunningham knows exactly what it takes to win, and how to lead a team there. Just 2 years ago, the Pistons were one of the league's forgotten teams. And Cunningham, the #1 overall pick scrutinized by the world, was struggling to stay afloat under waves of doubt. He'd endured the pain of a season-ending injury. He'd suffered through a 28-game losing streak to open a season. At his lowest point, the criticism around him was deafening. But it was those dark, silent nights that forged the steel inside him, and ultimately, the team now known as the new Detroit Pistons. Cunningham later said it himself, without those struggles, this version of the Pistons wouldn't exist. As a top pick, his career didn't begin smoothly. But maybe those early setbacks were fate's way of setting the stage. 2 years ago, few believed in him. He was written off as a bust. People said Detroit's rebuild was hopeless. But those hardships became his fuel for growth. We often define the future by the present, forgetting that every great story takes time to be written. Now, Cade Cunningham is telling a story of patience and belief, one solid step at a time. The years of obscurity, the lonely work done in silence, have finally bloomed into something beautiful. He's no longer the lost rookie drowning in criticism, but a battle-tested leader, using his scars and growth to reignite the hope of Detroit.